Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back. Today we're going to be working on a 1998 Grand Marquis, which is basically the same thing as a Crown Vic. So Crown Vic, Grand Marquis, Lincoln, Ford, sisters, like twin sisters even. Fraternal though. Anyway, what we're going to do is the Pitman arm has gone bad on this car. When you rock the steering back and forth, the steering wheel probably moves half a turn before it actually starts to move anything. So the Pitman arm is very, very bad. I'm going to try to get a shot of that for you and so you can see just how bad it is. And so I'm just going to walk you through it real quick. It shouldn't be a very long video. It's just a matter of removing 2 bolts and a little bit of hammering. And then screw it back up on there and good to go. So just kind of hang out, watch, and we'll see how to remove the Pitman arm. For those that are not really sure what a Pitman arm is, Pitman arm is that piece that attaches to the steering box. And then it also attaches to what they call the drag link on the steering. So when you turn your steering wheel, it goes back and forth like this, and it's what makes your wheels go that way or this way. So how's that song go? Makes go this way and that way and this way. Well, you get the message. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to change the Pitman arm. What has happened is it's got a little ball joint and a pin that kind of makes everything go and holds everything together. And what happened is this ball joint is all worn out. And so if you understand anything about ball joints, if you got a socket, it's kind of like your hip, you know, or anything on your body for that matter. You got a ball, and you got a joint, and it's in like this. And normally it's nice and tight, and it just kind of swivels and rocks around in there. But what's happened is it's all worn out. It's going back and forth like this. So, not good. Very dangerous. This one is actually so bad that I told the customer, you know, if you do drive this thing home, please go really slow, because this thing's really bad. So anyway, we're going to show you that, and then we're going to get started. I told you that I was going to go ahead and show you how that Pitman arm has play in it. So I'm going to go ahead and start this car up, and I'm going to show you exactly what was happening when you move this. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to get, it's 1 5/16", at least this one is. Neither one of these has a cotter pin. If you can see over here, there's a cotter pin on these, but there isn't on these. This is a crush nut, and this has got just a lock washer. So I've got an 1 5/16" socket. I'll put her on the old impact gun, make sure she's on. Whoops, she's going the wrong way. There we go. Just take this off. Switch sockets. Take that one off. That was kind of ugly. Had a little bit of Loctite on there, I think. And then we're just going to get our, what I call a pickle fork, and we're going to go ahead and get it in there and mash her in. This is a pickle fork. Well, let's see. That was it. So what I was explaining is you'll see this piece here was actually big, and the fork was actually hitting in here and getting hung up. So we got the bigger one. You saw how much easier that went. So, whew, got my workout for the day on that one. Now you gotta have that. This is called a Pitman arm puller. You can do it with a 2-arm or 3-arm, probably 2, just as well. But these are distinctly made for this particular application. Just kind of stick it in there. Fortunately, I probably don't have a good angle for you all to see how that is, but you just center it. Technically, you should probably use a socket on these, simply because this is aluminum, and if you put an impact to it, sometimes you'll strip that aluminum out. And I guess I should probably show you the right way to do things, right? Nah. Why would I want to do that? There we go. Just kind of snug that up there, and we'll get the ratchet and start pulling on that. Got my wrench on here. Ratchet, I guess I should say. And we're just going to start turning it. Now what I'll do is sometimes when I'll tighten it up like that, I'll take a hammer, kind of just give her a shocking. And sometimes that'll help break it loose up in here. Because this one, I'll tell you what, this one's been on here, Dad. Get her a few more turns. Once it breaks free, she should go okay, but she's going to be stiff at first. Man, that one's really, this one is stiff. Going to have to get a little bit more grip on it. Now, if I had put an impact on that, it probably would have stripped out my tool. So we're going to hit it until we feel it pop. Sometimes you can even hit it here. Just try not to ruin your tool. That way you can shock it right where it is. I think I just heard it pop. So let's get the tool. I've got a piece of pipe on here too to help turn it. Yep, she moved a little bit. Here she comes. There you go. Once she starts to move, it's not so bad. Here we go. Alright, that was fun. That banging with the hammer definitely is helpful. And you're just going to have to get as much flex as you can out of the... There we go. Get her out of the way. And ta-da! There she is. One Pitman arm. And now it's just time to put the new one on. Maybe get something to drink because, whew, that was work. The new Pitman arm is the cotter pin type. So we're going to just take this off. See, it's got a castle nut. No big deal because hopefully this will stay on here for quite some time. And we won't be needing a new one anytime soon. So we're going to go ahead and get them both just set in place. Get that up on there just like so. And this one, this must have been the bargain brand because it didn't come with a new nut. So we're going to reuse the nut and the washer. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of Loctite on the threads of this nut. Put a spot of Loctite on there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's spilling a little bit. You just need one drop. You really don't need a whole lot of Loctite. You don't need to coat the whole inside of the nut with it. And we're just going to zing her right back up in there. Now on this one, that's a big thread and a big nut, so I put that thing as tight as I could get it. It's probably a torque spec. It's probably like 9,000 pounds or something like that. So, now with this, we're just gonna, there we go. You don't need to put Loctite on this one, whoops, because you're gonna have that cotter pin in there, so she's gonna take care of that for you. There we go, just get this one on there. Now this one you don't want to sock down that tight. This one you may even want to go ahead and use your ratchet, because you're just gonna, you want to tighten it, but a lot of times what I'll do is I'll tighten it by hand as tight as I can get it with this wrench. You know, you only have so much leverage with this ratchet, so I'll tighten it as much as I can with the ratchet, and then I'll just use the pneumatic to get it, or the impact wrench to get it just a little bit, you know, 1 or 2 more thread long, because she's stopping right now. Now you could technically leave it there if you wanted. I can't see the hole, but it's not here, so, oop, I lied, it's there. Okay, well we're already there. Shoots, I really hate to leave it right there. Let's see if we can get her just to zing just a little more. The hole is lined up, so if she's good and tight. No, she's not, so I'm going to tighten her a little more. So I'm going to get the impact, and I'm going to turn it until this one gets there. Now I can put a bar on this to do the same thing, but this is easier. So, but we just kind of zing it, just kind of barely touch it. There you go, almost one more. Because where are we? We'll try it. It's right here, I think, the hole. Where's the hole? Right. Actually, the hole is. She's not really wanting to go that far, but we'll give her a little bit more. There we go, that looks pretty good. That works. So what I'm going to do is I like to put it in from this way, because if you go the other way, it may hit here, it may not. So I like to come in from the back side. Makes it kind of a pain if you, you know, when you got to kind of pull it out. But if you do it like this, I don't usually bend this one. You can if you want to turn it. I usually just bend the one, leave this one sticking out. You can bend it a little if you want, or you can bend them both. It's up to you, you know. But there you go. She's in. And that's about all there is to it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate y'all keeping an eye on my videos. If you want to watch the other ones, just kind of hit that little bell thing, and that'll kind of tell you when anything new comes out. If you like this video, please hit the like for me, and subscribe. That helps me out. Doesn't cost you anything. So I'd appreciate it if you do that. But if you did like this video, at least let me know if you think you didn't like it. Tell me why. And that way maybe I can fix the next one. So stay tuned to my channel. I'm hoping to have a lot of interesting stuff for you. Everything from lawn mowers to race cars. So if you like cars, you like things with 4 wheels, hey, keep an eye on my channel. You're going to like it, I promise.